Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Spartans will put total leather and will get started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Spartans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Childs. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Sutter. Finds a crease at the 20. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That's caught. It's Parachek. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's McCray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the...
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marsh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Parachek. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans are on the move. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Caught in the backfield. It's Collier. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's low. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Finds his man. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback, man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
He's going to take off. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big pump.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They're working that left side. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Childs. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Not able to hook up the air. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man out of the backfield.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you don't let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends begging the desk. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Awesome awareness by the D-lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wide open downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Gets away from one, finds room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it.
Easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gained it.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Trying play action. Buying some time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Ducks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Really good. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Going right to work up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Ducks! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Child. Pulls it in. It's McCray. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McCray. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Collier. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's McCray. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Childs. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 39. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st downs. So you have to be able to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Davison. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Ducks line up to punt it away. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
To throw, it's Child. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your ribs. They fell on it. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one.